Hey guys, Big Mechanical here. I see you have the Indy in the garage on this fine day. Pulled it in with the Murray. Big skid mark. Schnuff there, and it's summer outside, not winter. Well, I blew it up. I mean, I guess I didn't say I blew it up, but it quit running. Maybe I'd have done some stuff to it, but I'll show you guys. Don't look at the other piston yet, but there's a good piston, you know, nice and burnt and stuff, and then walk over on the other side, and we got the bad one. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what's the story here. Well, I'll show you the head. That's the bad part. That's a good one, you know. But look at those. Wait, look at those. Okay, we found those in the exhaust. So Dad was thinking that maybe those things were like, maybe they're part of the exhaust or something, and they got sucked in. Maybe they came out of the engine and damaged anything, but maybe they went back into the engine, back into the port, because two-strokes has that technology where it sends the fuel that gets into the exhaust, sends that back into the port where it can get burned. But yeah, at first we thought it was a crank bearing, and you know, my dad was feeling this. Sucker doesn't move. The crank moves. Well, the crank, you know, spins, but doesn't move up and down, which is good. That means we don't have any crank play. That's basically the only problem as of right now. Here's our water pump dewey there. Well, yeah. But I'll tell you guys a story here. We went on a ride. So we went on a ride. It was a 100-mile ride. It's on Friday. It must have been 50 some odd degrees outside. Too warm. Just something, and well, the snow was hard as rock in the morning, and then it really softened up, you know. And so on this ride, coming home, and there's this tree in the way, so my dad moves it, and he spits a whole bunch of snow right in front of my track, and this thing was running on one cylinder by then. I didn't realize it by then, but it didn't want to move, because all that snow was piled up right around there, and it just didn't want to move. So we pushed it, it worked just fine, and I went around this corner, and it just blew up. Then it just bogged down. You could hold that thing wide open, and it wouldn't move. Hold it wide open, this SOB would not move. And well, we opened it up, and oh yeah, I'll show you that. Oh yeah, right up that. Oh, on the bad side, it pushed in the stupid it pushed that in, surprisingly. See, there's a little gap in that one. That one's all burned to a crisp. Well, this one's all burned to a crisp. And it bent this little tab right here down. The piston did. Something was on top of it, and just at the right time, it pushed that sucker right up. But I guess this is the first update on the Indy. I'll be doing continuous updates once my dad gets once my dad gets the crankcase cracked and wide open, I'll show you that. But there's this one guy up in Superior called Ski's Snowmobile Salvage. Let's focus. And he has an engine for about $450, I think it is. And we're gonna get the clutch with it. There's another thing I gotta tell you. The spider nut, I don't know where it went, but the spider nut in the clutch let loose, and those things are supposed to be square, but it looks exactly like a bushing, I swear to God. But the tips are rounded off and such, so a little pin there. But and if you guys think the Polaris sucks now, well, guess what? They don't. Any sled can do this. Any sled. It doesn't matter if it's an Arctic Cat, which I hate, but it happens to every sled every once in a while. So it doesn't happen to every sled, but it could happen to anybody. But this happened. I forget. I think it was in. It happened like March, I think. March, maybe, something like that. Yeah, March, maybe, something like that. But she spins. But yeah, that's it. So, adios, amigos.